One of our goals here at ggLeap and ggCircuit is to allow for center owners to have a little bit more time to run their business. So one of the things that have been a goal of mine for a while is to create kind of an automated social media application and tool to be able to grab data related to your center, automate a image creation that can be saved and put onto your social media channels. So there's a lot to do in here, so I'll try to run through it as quickly as I can so you get an idea of how this works. It's currently very beta, so I'll just say that up front. We're going to be adding more and more to it as the weeks go by. But the only thing that's required for you is to select an endpoint. So right now we have total skill coins, which are only the coins earned when you're connected in-game, and total coin rankings, which are total coins overall. So pick total coin rankings. I'm going to leave this blank. You can start typing in your center name and it'll auto show your center name. Leaving it blank gets you total global data. You can pick a time frame, or you can pick a date range. Let's say you wanted December 11th through the 17th. Okay, I'm going to use time frame for now, so I'm going to select this week globally. You can pick the number of records. The number of records default is 20, so if I just wanted 10 records. And have a lot of color options. You can pick a font. You can choose a custom header, title, and footer. Right now I'm just going to get that data, so that's going to output my table here on the right. And then I'm going to adjust the colors. So I don't really have a plan here. I'm just going to say, okay, I'm going to pick that color. I'm going to pick yellow for the header color. Odd row color is going to be a lighter green. Maybe not that. Yeah, let's make it as ugly as possible. Footer color. Maybe I want to make the body color of the table to be different. Yeah, should have had a plan going into this. You can also do different header colors, header text colors, excuse me, and footer text color. Okay, so you get the idea. The point of this is I can do get table image, and that's going to pop up an actual image for you to right click and save that image. So if I save that, call it week's leaders, then that's actually going to download an image for you to load onto Facebook or Twitter or whatever you want to do, which is really cool. So you can see here all the different center icons are there as well. If I close that out and close this out, I can actually enter in, let's say 247 gaming. Maybe they want the same data. I can change their font on the fly. I can say 247 best gamers this week. Click get data. That's going to update that for just for 247. So maybe I want to do something that's more their color scheme. Make the body color white or lighter. Odd row color. Okay, maybe I make the body color black. And you get the point. Again, click get table image. That's going to provide that table image for them to download and post to Facebook and wherever. The other thing that I really like about this is I've also got this Get Top 5 button. So with the Get Top 5 button, I'm going to click that, and it's going to take the data that is already grabbed within that table, and it's going to show you a preview of what that image is. So what I've done initially is I've picked some different backgrounds to utilize. And each one that you select, it's going to give you a preview after each click. So, you know, these images are larger, so it might take a little bit, a few seconds for them to load the preview, but it'll happen. Once you select your initial background that you might like, you can click Next, and that's going to give you different hue and color variations of that same background. So I can go to previous, maybe I want this one instead, click next. Maybe I want a darker background. Really cool stuff. So I mean, there's 50 some background options that you can pick from with your data in it. If I click next again, then you have some other options that you can change. You can change the title color, the subtitle color, the image body color. So maybe I want to make that like a bright blue. Choose that. The other thing that you can do is you've got this background overlay. So this is a rectangle that is between the background image and the text. So let's say my text wasn't popping out enough. What I could do is I could pick black, which is going to fill in that entire area, but you also have an alpha color here that I can select, and let's say maybe I want it to be around 50% transparent. Click choose, and now you can see that you can see through to that background image, but it's darker than what it was originally. So if I went back here and I took my alpha all the way down and choose, you can see how bright it is, but I don't want it that bright. So then once you've done all that stuff, you've got all your images or layout the way you want it, click get image, and that's going to pop up the actual image. So I know this image looks kind of large, but it is 1080 by 1080, which is your standard Instagram image. So you can save that image and say IG output. And then just like the other table, it's going to download that here in your browser. You can open it up to preview. And there it is. Then you can post that on social media and go to town. So this is a fun little application that I had fun making. And there's a bunch of options and a bunch more stuff that we want to do with it. The point is, if you're not programmatically inclined to grab API data that we offer, if you're not graphic design inclined to spend a bunch of time creating graphics and adding all this data in, this is going to save you a lot of time in being able to boost your social media channels and recognize your players. Get this data out there on your pages, tag the players that come into your place a lot, and their friends will notice, and their friends will want to start coming in as well.